Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. We call this the Harwood Nova. Harwood makes the fiberglass hoods, and this is their catalog, and there's the car featured right on the catalog. They use this car to promote their hood. It's still on their website today. So we call it the Harwood Nova. It's a 1969 Chevy Nova with a 468 big block under the hood. We were told it's making 501 horsepower. It's got a 700R overdrive. It's got four-wheel disc brakes, posi rear end. Got lots of cool stuff going for it. I sold this car about 10 years ago. Went out to California. We just bought the car back. So since then, he's made a few upgrades and changes, put the bucket seats in there, a few other things which I'll tell you about. But it's a pretty cool car, unique Nova with plenty of power. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can read all the specs, look at all the pictures top to bottom. And that's where you find price tags on all of the collector cars that we have offered for sale. It's at volocars.com. If you enjoy the videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon, you'll be notified as the new ones are posted. But for right now, buckle up, let's go for a spin. So underneath this car is not what I would call show quality. It's not been on a rotisserie and made all glossy, but it has a lot of really good stuff under there. The front end was all rebuilt when I had the car, so about 10 years ago on the rebuilt front end, ball joints, bushings, all that sort of stuff. It does have gas shocks all the way around. Those look more recent. It also has some new sway bars front and back. Those are more recent. In back, it's got, it looks like 6 leaf springs, heavy-duty leaf springs. That looks recent as well. It has frame connectors tying the front to the back because these are just a subframe, and you put that big motor in there, they twist. So that helps prevent that. Yeah, it's SBC brakes, disc brakes all the way around. E-brake assembly is all part of the package. It's all hooked up. You can tell it's been lowered. You can see the stance. This thing's squatted down front and back. Yeah, this is much lower than the stock Nova. Nice custom exhaust, fat pipes, crossover pipe. I think they're Flowmaster mufflers. You'll hear it towards the end of the video. It sounds great. You look up at the motor. It's got a new high torque starter, a new flywheel cover. It's got a 700 R4 overdrive that was in there when we sold it. It is a rebuilt transmission. In the back, lots been going on in the rear end. It's a 12-bolt rear with a new heavy-duty Eaton posi unit. It's got Richmond gears, and it's all painted nice. The cover and the bolts, all that looks fresh. Floors look to be real solid. I didn't see issues with that. So underneath the car is real good. It's got a lot of good stuff, like I mentioned. So the body. So this paint is at least 10 years old. It still looks really good. Obviously, you got this scooped hood, which is very unique, kind of separates it from all the others. This fender is mint. There's no emblems, no marker lights, no emblems, so a nice clean look. Does have the louvered piece right here. No bubbles down here. If it was going to rust, it would have started by now, or if there was rust that they covered. This is all smooth, clean metal, no bubbles at all on this side. And again, no marker lights, just a nice clean look. Trunk fits real nice, no bubbles, no issues. They removed whatever trim was here and filled in the holes, no emblems. This side looks just as good, no bubbles. This is all nice and clean. All nice, the doors fit square. Going up the roof, nothing is cracking or no issues there. This is all in excellent shape. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed that it's held up this good that long. It is a fiberglass hood, so it doesn't fit perfectly. It's got a little bit of a bow to it. And then the trim that is here, this silver part of it has like a rougher textured finish. gloss down below, and all the trim around the grill, around the windows, around the doors. That's all this kind of a rougher texture silver. I don't know how else to describe it. It's almost like it's sandblasted. It has a texture, which is pretty cool. It makes it unique. Probably the original windshield. I see some faint wiper marks and some little nicks. These are Hot Wheels. That's the brand, Hot Wheels wheels. I could use a little extra polish on them. And the inserts here are gray to match the car. Which reminds me, I didn't talk about the paint. It's like a shadow gray paint. It's got a lot of metal flake in it, and it has a very smooth, glossy finish. And we talked about the body, but I don't really see any significant flaws in the paint to tell you about either. I didn't really notice any. Doesn't mean I'm not saying there isn't one, but the paint shows really well. So the back window is tinted. It does have scratches in the glass. The rear bumper is like the front. It's kind of a two-tone. No bumper bolts. Someone took the time to make it a smooth bumper. There's no bolts. That all takes time. You pay for that at a shop. Obviously, performance tires, door handles, all this trim. It's all that textured silver. So why don't we open it up and check out the inside. Got a nice clean trunk. You got good clean metal here. I don't see any patches or repairs. I didn't feel any splices up in the quarters. So just nice clean metal. It's been spatter painted. Now under the trunk lid and the jamb are painted silver or gray. Weather strips replaced. Weather strips around the doors have been replaced. Door panel's in real good shape. There is a little tear down at the bottom below that white stripe. So I can't say they're new, but they look pretty good. The dash area, it's in good shape. The dash pad's real nice. Nothing's really broken or molested. It does have a real nice granite steering wheel. It has a radio delete plate, so there's a cover where the radio would be. And then down below we've got tachometer and gauge cluster. Carpets are nice. I had a bench seat when I sold it, so we bought these Procar adjustable sport seats. They're real comfortable seats. And then you got the little mini console here with cup holders. Got to have cup holders for your coffee. Now, if I can open the seat, there we go. See the back has the original upholstery bench seat, seat belts all around for everyone. I noticed the headliner has a tear. You can't see it, but we'll look into getting a new headliner in the car. And some corner pieces of trim all the way in the back window. Looks like they're missing as well. So very nice interior. This is not a high-end, not a $100,000 car, but I think it's got a lot to offer. Now this is pretty impressive. It's a 454 bored out to a 468. There's a list of goodies that it has. I think flat top pistons, I think roller rockers, kind of going off memory. So refer to the website. It does list the different components it has. I think they're the big port heads. And on top I can see it has aluminum intake, a dual feed Holley carb, MSD ignition system. I love these tall cast valve covers. They say Chevrolet right on them. Those are cool looking. Got alternator looks fresh, water pump looks good. Also, he recently added the Champion polished aluminum radiator. And the engine bay looks nice and clean. Now we've got some stuff going on over here. We have a power steering. We have power brakes. And if you're wondering what this is, it's a vacuum pump and a reserve can because the camshaft that's in here Doesn't allow a lot of vacuum to be created, so you have this extra pump, so you have vacuum to run power brakes and whatever else may be needed. Also has the modern variable speed wiper motor. It's a nice upgraded wiper system. We have a polished overflow bottle for the radiator. So pretty cool what's under the hood here. And it'll get you down the road real quick. So, in a nutshell, good clean car, checks a lot of boxes, healthy motor, upgraded suspension, brakes, got some cool wheels, cool stance, got a unique look with the colors, filled in all the trim, the Harwood hood. So, yeah, pretty interesting piece here. Bet you have a lot of fun with this one. That's my impression. Go to volocars.com. Plenty of ways to talk to the salesman. They'll answer your questions the best they can. They can also help get this delivered to your door, and they can help you with financing. That's at volocars.com. If you enjoy the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on that bell icon so you'll be the first to see the next one posted. Thanks for watching.